Okay, here's another little thing that I like to experiment with, and it's chicken wings. I like to try different recipes and then make modifications to suit my own tastes. And this one came from Food Network, one that Tyler Florence put together, and it sounded really interesting, but I wanted to vary it. It calls for He called for a lot of butter. He called for 8 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to cut that down to 4 tablespoons. And he also, it was very, very confusing. He said to put all of these ingredients in a blender and blend it. And that, I thought, that kind of goes against making hot, chicken wings. So I'm going to start with 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and then a big rounded tablespoon of Thai red curry paste. This is basically, it's called chicken wings with Thai chili. I don't know, I haven't decided what to call it yet, but a good amount of Thai red curry paste. Now this stuff isn't very hot, so what I'm going to do is add some sriracha sauce. This stuff is really good. It's not too hot, but it's got a really good flavor to it. It's real spicy, but it won't burn you. So I'm just going to add a good amount of that. That's probably a tablespoon. Okay, I just had to take that call from my wife. So we got the sriracha sauce in there now. And now we're going to use a 1/4 cup of honey and a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And so I'm going to heat this up because I think it'll be a lot better than running it through a blender. That just seemed really odd to me. Because this way it'll melt the butter and the honey will melt in, and it'll make a nice sauce. And then I can check it for flavor to see if it needs anything more. I'm not going to add any salt because the soy sauce adds quite a bit of salt to it. So I'm just going to start warming this up and bringing it up to boil, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, brought it up to boil. Everything's dissolved. Taste. Good. Nice and spicy. I think there's something else I want to add. I want to add a couple drops of liquid smoke. Just a little bit. This is Wright's all natural hickory smoke. Liquid smoke. It's really, really good. It's probably one of the best on the markets, at least in my opinion. These are going to be some mean wings. I'm going to bake the wings because I actually prefer to bake the wings. I'm going to bake them for 20 minutes and then flip them over and bake them for 20 more. And then put them under the broiler for just a few minutes to kind of really crisp them. Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that liquid smoke really hit it. That really, Yeah, this would be a really good basting sauce for any type of chicken, really, for barbecue chicken. It's a little thin for a barbecue sauce, but I think for chicken wing, chicken wings, it'll be fine. Okay, I put 4 tablespoons of butter in it. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon. So that's 5 tablespoons of butter altogether. I just thought 8 was quite a lot. Now you got to remember, this is going to go on top of hot wings. So I'll show you how to do that later. That is tasty. Okay, I've got the wings cut up and I've transferred them to the baking sheet. And what I did first was I sprayed the aluminum foil lined baking sheet with some cooking spray. You can use with your favorite. And this is one of the tricks that I've learned, is put them with this fattier skin side down first. So I have everything arranged on there with that fattier skin side down, because this is going to go in a 425 degree oven for 20 minutes, and then you're going to flip each piece. And I found that if you start it with the fatty side up, and then when you flip it, that fattier side tends to stick. Even though you've sprayed the foil with oil, it will still stick, and you'll end up tearing it, and it won't be as good. And then the other thing is, once you flip it and that side is up, you're going to put it under the broiler for a few minutes to really crisp it up, and that will get the skin really crispy, and all of any of that fat will be rendered out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in a 425 degree oven, and this is going to go for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to flip it over and let it go for another 20 minutes on this side. And I've got the broiler going. I've got the wings under the broiler just to crisp them up a little bit more. And then I'm going to take them out and sauce them up and then see how they taste. Okay, wings are ready. Just going to put them in a large bowl and toss them with the sauce. See how that comes off a lot easier? If you had it with that fattier skin side down, you'd be pulling skin off, and you don't want to do that. Kind of shake off a little bit of the grease. They look good. See that? Trust me, that'd be a lot harder to get off with that fattier skin side down. Okay, just move this, and then we're gonna toss the coat, or wings. Give that a good stir, and then just dump it in. Okay, you want to toss these really good, coat them really well, and then just let them sit for about 5 minutes. And then toss them again, and then they'll be ready to eat. Okay, 5 minutes are up. And you want to toss them again. Second time. Believe me, this step does make a difference. These wings are nice and hot. It gives them an extra coating. Transfer them to a serving dish. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move these all over and then we'll give them a taste. Okay, wings are all set to go. Let's give them a try. They look great. Nice color. Nice and crispy. So good. That is really good. Nice and crispy. Not too terribly spicy. That liquid smoke really comes through. It's not overpowering, but it has a really good flavor. That's definitely a good marinade for other grilling things. There you have it. Thai red curry chicken wings.